Hello everyone and welcome to Mr.MoFranchise. It's week 7 and the Jacksonville Jaguars are going to be traveling to Cincinnati to take on the Bengals in hopefully getting their first win of the season. As far as the roll for how long I will be playing this week, I rolled a 4, so this will be a full play with 6-minute quarters. As far as the effect of winning or losing this game, the GM has come to Coach Mo and said, we've got to have it. We've lost 6 in a row. There will not be 7, especially against the Cincinnati Bengals. So this week, winning or losing will affect my GM approval rating by a plus or minus 10. As far as scouting goes, again this week, I had another less than stellar performance as far as scouting goes. Only will be unlocking 9 of the boxes for the scouting this week. And for the random event, another not so good thing. It says the ability of your CEO to help with your team's value is assessed. Based on your team value, the following occurs to your CEO's marketing rating and sales rating. Well, unfortunately, I looked and we ranked dead last at number 32. Therefore, I lose 3 levels from both marketing and sales. Snyder, my CEO, drops from a B+ to a C+ in both marketing and sales. Not a good thing to have happen. So it just keeps on getting better and better here in Jacksonville, but that is how it goes. All right, that's all for the pregame stuff. Let's go to the action in Cincinnati where the Jaguars take on the Bengals. So here we are, Jacksonville going to Cincinnati to take on the Bengals, who early on are sporting a winning record thanks in large part to the play of rookie quarterback Joe Burrow. Drafted number 1 overall, he has led the Bengals to an early season winning record. Bengals fans are very excited, having moved on now from Andy Dalton, and they're looking to get another win against the winless Jacksonville Jaguars, who are young and hungry, but still, that does not equal wins. Cincinnati comes out on the field, and the fans are excited here in Cincinnati to see winning football once again here. It's not just the Skyline Chili anymore in Cincinnati. They've got a winning football team, and they're ready to go, led by Joe Burrow. Opening kickoff starts now. Jacksonville will be kicking off to Cincinnati. Off the leg of Cook, and we are started in this week. Cincinnati is going to take the ball out. That is Giovanni Bernard, one of the captains for the Cincinnati Bengals. And he takes it all the way to the 28-yard line. And here he is, number 9, the rookie, the Heisman winner, Joe Burrow. 12 touchdowns and 6 interceptions on the season so far. That's a good mark for a rookie quarterback. And here he is leading his Bengals. 1st and 10 from the 28. Looks like he's going to pass in the first play. And that's a good gain for first down. That was thrown out there to get a 9-yard gain. That's going to be 2nd and short. It's going to be a fake handoff and then a quick pass out to the receiver. That was number 85, the rookie, T. Higgins, but that play was snuffed out by Scott for the Jaguars. Was not biting on that. Good reactions there, and that's going to make this a 3rd and probably 3 or 4. Nice play there by Scott. Actually, it's going to be 3rd and 2. Empty set for Burrow. Clearly going to be a passing situation. And he is going to throw it for a first down, but we do have a penalty flag on the play. And it looks like to be holding, and that's going to be on the veteran Jason Peters, and thus gives them a 3rd and 12, negating a first down pass by Joe Burrow. Burrow throws, and that's going to be caught for a first down. That is going to be a completion to 87, which is the tight end, C.J. Uzomah. Joe Burrow once again throws a quick pass out, and it is snuffed out again by Scott. They must have seen something on film to think that Scott can't make that play, but Scott has made 2 tackles now for a loss. Good reactions there by Scott once again. Bengals are going to need to go for a different play. That play is not working right now. 2nd and 12. Burrow throws, and that is going to be dropped, and another penalty flag. It's going to be holding again, and who's it on this time? Once again, it's on the veteran Jason Peters. He's struggling here in the first quarter. The second holding call on him. 2nd and 22. It's going to be a draw play. Nice play there. Going to Joe Mixon, and that's going to make it 3rd and 15.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
3rd and 15, the pass is out. That's dumped off, and that's not going to go anywhere. Joe Mixon on the reception there, but that's going to be cut short. I believe it was Bernard on the previous play, not Mixon. And that's going to force Cincinnati to have to punt. Good job by the Jaguars defense, forcing the Bengals to punt. And that's going to go into the end zone. That's a touchback. Good job by the Jacksonville defense, and now comes the offense. Led by, if we can use that phrase, Gardner Minshew II. 6 touchdowns and 11 interceptions for his rookie season here. That is rough going early on. If the Jaguars are going to win, they're going to need to see his play turn around. 1st down and 10 from the 20. Just over 3 minutes to play here in the first quarter. Minshew drops back to the pass. He throws across the middle to Chark Jr. Nice reception there for the Jaguars, and that's going to make it 2nd and short. Handoff to Armstead, going nowhere. And unfortunately, the Jaguars are going to lose yards on the run play. That's going to make it 3rd and 5. Nice play there by the linebacker for the Bengals. 3rd and 5. Minshew drops back the pass. He throws it. That is caught by Days out of the backfield for a 1st down. Days has been a pleasant surprise out of the backfield receiving. As you can remember, he's in for the injured Ozigbo, who's still nursing that elbow injury. And it's 1st and 10. Armstead tackled behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to be a loss of a couple, and that's going to make it 2nd and long, something that the Jaguars need to stay out of to help Minshew as he goes through the bumps and bruises of a rookie season. Minshew drops back to throw. That is a nice throw to our receiver number 10, Chenault, with the catch there. Laviska with the great hands there on that play. Good job getting open. And that's going to put the Jaguars across midfield all the way down to the 40-yard line. Watching the replay, looked like that was a skinny post, and a nice job there by Laviska to get open. And also a good delivery by Minshew to get him open in space. 1st down and 10 from the 40. Minshew drops back to pass, and that is knocked down. Nice play there by number 36 for the Bengals. And now let's take a look at the offense for the Jaguars. Here we see Chark Jr. leading the squad for the special players, trying to make special plays for this Jaguar team that's still looking for their first win of the season, if I haven't mentioned that before. Minshew on 2nd and 10. He holds it way too long, and there's a fumble. It is recovered, thank goodness. That is going to be recovered by an offensive lineman for the Jaguars. Unfortunately, though, that's going to be a loss of quite a bit. Let's watch the replay here. Minshew held on to it too long. Knocked out by DJ Reader for the Bengals, and that's going to make it 3rd and forever. Minshew drops back to pass. He throws, and that is going to be knocked down. Nice play there by the Bengals defense. And that's going to force a punt with 13 seconds left to go in the first quarter. A scoreless game so far here in Cincinnati. One of the bright spots for the Jaguars is their punting game. And that is down at the 8 or 9 yard line. Once again, a fantastic punt by Cook. And that's going to make it 1st and 10. The Bengals try a quick pass again, and that is snuffed out one more time. That is just not working. The offensive coordinator may want to try something else. That time Harrison on the tackle. And that's going to end the first quarter. We are in a scoreless tie. 0-0. Let's pick up the action in the second quarter. The Bengals are at their own 8 yard line. 2nd and 11. Burrow back to pass. Dumps it off to the running back. That is going to be a nice play there by Joe Mixon to make it 3rd and very short. 3rd and 2. Burrow throws, and that is going to be incomplete. Not sure that his receiver was ready for that. CJ Azuma didn't look to be ready, and that's going to be another punt for the Bengals. Good job by the Jaguars defense once again. Wilson takes the ball and advances it very little, and we're going to start there at the 37. First down and 10. Minshew dropping pass. He's going to throw it to, that's going to be Oliver, and it's going to be dropped, and that's going to make it second and 10. Nice look there by Minshew. Got to have that catch. Minshew hands it up to Chark Jr., trying to get one of their best players the ball. Unfortunately, the Bengals snuffed that out. It's going to be third and long. Something that Jaguars need to avoid. Third and long. Minshew throws, and that is going to be caught this time by Oliver. Great job by Oliver to make that catch, and that's going to be a first down. That was through a very tight needle there, but Oliver did hold on to it. Well done. First down and 10 for the Jaguars at midfield. Hand up to Armstead. He breaks free. Armstead to the 40, to the 30, to the 20, to the 15, to the 10, all the way down to the 6-yard line. Armstead with one of his best runs of the year. Nice job by the Jaguars on the run blocking there. The right side is the better side for the run blocking. And as you can see here, Armstead had clean grass to run all the way down to the 6-yard line. And that's going to set up the Jaguars. First and goal from the 6. Looking to take an early lead with just under 4 minutes to play in the second quarter. Armstead, tough yard, second and 5. Or should I say second and goal. Minshew drops back to pass. He throws it to that is going to be Johnson. And that's going to make it third and goal from the 2. Good reception there by Johnson. And it's going to be handed off to Armstead. Going nowhere. And that's going to, oh, and it looks like we have an injury for the Bengals. That's going to be Jesse Bynes the third, their free safety. And he's going to come off the field and slam his helmet in disgust. No, that was Josh Bynes. Correction. Josh Bynes, the middle linebacker. Excuse me on that. Correction. And the Jaguars are going to kick the field goal. And that is up, and that is good. McCrane seals the score, and that gives the Jaguars a 3-0 lead with just 3 minutes to play here in the first half. Burrow drops back, throws a pass. That goes to number 83, Tyler Boyd. That's going to make it second and 3. The Bengals throw a backwards pass. That is a fumble, and the Jaguars have recovered. Jacobs on the recovery. Those quick passes to the wide receivers have not been going well, and this one is a backwards pass, thus it's a lateral or a fumble. And there's also a penalty which is declined, and the Jaguars have the ball with 2:33 to go and the lead. They're going to hand it off to Armstead, and he is going to get a minimal gain for maybe 1 or 2 yards, and that's going to make it second and 8 as the time goes to about the 2-minute warning. Will Minshew hike it, or is he going to wait for the 2-minute warning? He's going to go ahead and hike it, and he's going to dump it off to Wilson Jr., who's got a first down, and that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. What a great start here for the Jaguars. They're up 3-0, and they are driving with under 2 minutes to play in the first half. First down and 10. Minshew drops back to pass, and he is going to be sacked. And there's also a flag in the play. That's going to be holding. And that's going to be against the left tackle, Ben Barch, but the Bengals will probably decline that, and they will. And that's going to make it second and 18. Jaguars want to make sure they at least get a field goal out of this possession. Minshew scanning the defense, second and 18. He's going to throw it across the middle, and that is going to be intercepted by number 36 for the Bengals. That is going to be Williams on the interception. Nice play there by Williams to cut in front of the receiver. Let's watch the replay. Williams gets his first interception of the day. That ball is intercepted there in front of, it looks like Minshew is going to number 80, but instead it's thrown to 36 for the Bengals, and that is Williams on the interception. And the Bengals defense gets the ball back for the offense. Joe Burrow looking to score here in the first half. Dumps it out. That is to number 87, CJ Azuma. And he's going to be able to get out of bounds to make it 2nd and 3 with 1:41 to play here in the first half. Burrow steps out. Looks like it's going to be a screen, and that is off the back of a lineman. And that's going to make it 3rd and short, 3rd and 3 with 1:38 to go. Burrow drops back. He throws. That is caught by Azuma, but the defense makes the stop, and I think he's going to be just short. Yes, it's going to be 4th and inches, and the Jaguars are going to call timeout, and they're going to try to get this ball back for their offense, see if they can't put some more points on the board with 1.5 to go. There's the punt by Kevin Huber, and it's going to be caught by Wilson, taken at the 17, and ran all the way back to the 21, where the Jaguars will have the ball with 1:22 to go and 2 timeouts left. Minshew drops back, he throws, and that is almost intercepted. Jaguars dodge a bullet there, and that's going to make it 2nd and 10. Minshew out of the shotgun, and he's going to throw a screen, and that is to Days, and Days gets maybe a yard, and that's going to make it 3rd and 9. The Bengals call timeout. They want the ball back to try to score at the end of the first half. Back and forth action here in the closing minutes of the second quarter, and Minshew is sacked, and the Bengals will call timeout on that play. They're going to get the ball back. The Jaguars are kicking from their own end zone. Cook is going to unleash the ball all the way to, nice punt there, to the 27, and that is going to be run back by Bernard all the way back to the 44, where the Bengals will take over with 59 seconds to go in the first half, trailing 3-0. Burrow throws, and that's going to be caught. A big completion there to number 85, the rookie T. Higgins. Higgins broke free from the coverage. Let's watch the replay. That's his 2nd catch of the day. How did the Jaguars let that receiver get that open with just under a minute to play? But he breaks free of the coverage, catches it at the 38-yard line, and runs all the way down to the 15-yard line with 33 seconds to play. The clock is running, and that's going to be thrown to touchdown. It's a touchdown to the captain, A.J. Green, for the Cincinnati Bengals. How do you let him get that open? That might have been my defense a little bit there, as I had the double team. I was the safety on that play, and I let A.J. Green get open. That's on me. And the Bengals, unbelievably, were going to take the lead at the end of the first half here. With the extra point, it is up, and it is true. Randy Bullock puts that extra point in, and now the Bengals lead 7-3 with under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Wilson takes it back. Nice return there for Wilson, taking it to the 29-yard line. What will Minshew do here with just under 30 seconds to play in the first half? Down by 4. Will Coach Mo give him the reins to throw? It looks like he will, but he will not get the ball off. That's going to be a sack, a timeout called by the Jaguars. Minshew went down hard on that play. That'll shake some cobwebs from your brain. 2nd and 17 with 21 seconds to play. Minshew drops back, and he is going to be sacked again and thrown to the ground like a rag doll. Nice tackle there, and sacked by Geno Atkins, the veteran captain of this team on defense. Geno Atkins breaks through and just throws Minshew down with reckless abandon. Minshew just might want to end the quarter now because he looks like he's a little wobbly. He's going to scramble out, he's going to throw it deep, and that's going to be incomplete. And that's going to leave 1 second on the clock. It's going to be 4th and 24. And the Jaguars are going to go ahead and go for it. And Minshew hits the turf. Lawson with his 2nd sack of the half. And Minshew, that is a 1:30 he's going to want to forget. And the Jaguars are going to go into halftime trailing 7-3. Coach Mo is in disbelief. Minshew just treated horribly there at the end of the first half. Let's take a look at the numbers here. Not a good thing for the Jaguars. Only 3 points, 36 yards passing, 39 yards rushing. Not one of the better performances you're going to see. Let's take a look around the league. Houston at Indianapolis for AFC South action. And the Texans, led by Devlin Dodges, are ahead 14-7 against the Colts and Phillip Rivers. And that's going to be the only game we're going to look at here. And we're going to get to third quarter action. The Bengals kicking off to the Jaguars. Jaguars looking for some sort of spark on offense, trailing 7-3. Wilson takes it out to the 25-yard line, where Minshew hopefully got some Gatorade first half, because he took a beating at the end of the first half there. Ball's handed out to Armstead. Armstead, good run there for 5 yards. That's going to make it 2nd and 5 for the Jaguars. That's what they need, 2nd and manageable. Pitches out to Armstead, and that is going nowhere in a hurry. His bell is rung by Bell for the Bengals. Nice play there by Von Bell, the strong safety. And that's going to make it 3rd and 10. Minshew looks like he's doing some audibling, making some changes to the line of scrimmage. He's going to throw it to... It's tipped. It's tipped several times, and the Bengals have intercepted. Unbelievable. That ball went through at least 4 different set of hands on that play. Let's watch the replay. That may be Williams' 2nd interception of the day. Minshew cannot believe what just happened. That ball was thrown to Chark. It bounces off his hands. It bounces off the helmet of number 27 on the Bengals. And then it's caught by Williams. Let's watch it again. 1 deflection. And then the ball's in the air. It hits off another player's hands. And Williams makes his 2nd interception of the day. But it looks like they're going to be challenging. Their booth is going to be reviewing this. Did he catch the ball before it hit the ground? Or was that a catch that was trapped? What awareness. Notice the ball tipped. Williams tries to cup it before it hits the ground. If this stands, this is going to be his 2nd interception of the day. The referees are going to look under the booth, and they are going to rule this an interception. And the Bengals have the ball 1st and 10. Another interception by Minshew. This was not his fault, though. When it hits your receiver in the hands, you got to hope they make that catch. But it still counts, and that's going to make it Bengals ball. 5 yards in the first play, and 3 or 4 yards here in the second play, and they're going to have it 3rd and short. Already in field goal range, up by 4. They're going to hand it off. Nice penetration there by number 90 for the Jaguars. Nice play there. And that's going to stop the Bengals' possession here. On the replay, look at that. Nice penetration by the front of the Jaguars. And that's going to force the Bengals into a field goal opportunity. The kick is up, and the kick is good. Nice job there by Randy Bullock. And that's going to give the Bengals a 7-point lead with just over under 3.5 minutes to play here in the third quarter. And another interception by Minshew. Oh my. If this was in Jacksonville, the Boo Birds would be out. Fortunately for Minshew, that's going to be an interception thrown here in Cincinnati. And you have to wonder how much longer the leash will be for Gardner Minshew as he throws another interception. Watching the replay there. Yeah, that's right, to the person wearing the black jersey there, and that is Sean Williams again, his 3rd interception of the day. He may make the Pro Bowl just in this game alone. Gardner Minshew has paved the way for Williams to make the Pro Bowl, his 3rd interception of the day. And the Jaguars trying to do their best here on defense. They look frustrated. They've been holding their own on defense. Unfortunately, the Jaguars keep giving the ball up to the Bengals. That's going to make it 2nd and 13. A handoff here to Joe Mixon, and he's going to make something out of nothing, and he's going to get a decent gain there, a 9-yard gain. That's going to make it 3rd and 4. Joe Burrow drops back to throw, and that's going to be caught, but maybe short by a yard. He is going to be short, and that's going to force the field goal opportunity for Randy Bullock, and he sails that kick through. That's going to give the Bengals a 13-3 lead with just over 2 minutes to play here in the third quarter. Jaguars are Wilson's going to spring it out because that's what he does, and he's going to take it to about the 21-yard line, maybe the 22. And if we look over the sideline, it does look like Coach Mo is making the quarterback change. They're going to call on, who is it? Yes, it's going to be Jake Luton, the Oregon State Beaver. He's going to be called on now as Minshew has been benched for today. Let's see what Jake Luton can do for this Jaguar squad. It's been coming a long time. Minshew has thrown too many interceptions, and Coach Mo has seen enough. He's going to go to Luton on the screenplay, and that's going to be thrown out to Armstead. Armstead's going to have a first down. So Coach Mo trying to give Luton an easy throw to start him off to get rid of some of those butterflies, and that's going to be a first down. Luton drops back to pass again, and that is another first down thrown to Oliver. That's 2 first downs in a row for Jake Luton. And the Jaguars have life. Maybe this is what the Jaguars needed. Jake Luton has infused some energy into this Jaguars team, although that energy is quickly snuffed out there on the run play, and it's 2nd and 12. Jake Luton throws, and that is knocked down by the Bengals secondary, and that's going to make it 3rd and long for the Jaguars. Jake Luton drops back in shotgun, scans the field. He's going to go deep, and that is going to be intercepted. Another interception for the Bengals. It's going to be intercepted by the cornerback for the Bengals. So that is going to be William Jackson III. Let's watch the replay. He goes up and gets that ball, and that is going to be the 4th interception by the Bengals secondary today. Watch the extension there by Jackson III. And the Bengals have the ball with 42 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter, up by 10. Their defense has 4 turnovers today. That's going to be handed off to Joe Mixon, going nowhere. And that's going to make it 2nd and 12. Joe Burrow with an empty back set here. 5 receiver set. And he's going to throw that ball to 87. That is going to be caught by C.J. Uzuma. And that's going to end the 3rd quarter with the Bengals up 13-3. The Jaguars have more interceptions than points. 4 interceptions and only 3 points. That ball is going to be thrown out, dumped off there to number 85. Once again, T. Higgins on the reception. That's going to be short, and the Bengals are going to punt it, trusting their defense. Why wouldn't you? They've already got 4 interceptions in the day. Wilson catches it, and that's a minimal return. And they're going to stick with the backup, Jake Luton. 1st and 10 with just over 5.5 minutes to play. Luton is going to be sacked by Carlos Dunlap. Nice play there by the Bengals. That's going to make it 2nd and long. Jake Luton drops back. He throws across the middle to Johnson. Nice catch by Johnson going across the middle there. And that's going to make it 3rd and 6. Jaguars in hurry up, down by 10 with just over 4.5 minutes to play. Luton drops back and he throws, and that hits a Bengals defender, and that's going to make it 4th and 6. And the Jaguars are going to go for it. Why not? Down by 10, 4.5 minutes to play in the 4th quarter. You have to go for it here. Luton calling out, and he looks like he's making some audibles. Empty backfield here. Jake Luton, 5 receiver set. 4th and 6, and that is going to be caught by Days out of the backfield. Clearly a weapon for the Jaguars. And that's going to make it 1st and 10. Jaguars in hurry up. Jake Luton trying to get something going here. He dumps it off to Oliver. That's going to be a short gain. Clock still runs. Jaguars in hurry up. That's going to be a 4-yard gain. Jake Luton is back in shotgun. He's going to throw it deep, and that is going to be incomplete. A little pushing and shoving there by the Bengals secondary, but referees do not call anything. That's going to make it 3rd and 6. Jake Luton is going to throw it across the middle, and that's going to be picked off. The 5th interception by the Bengals today. Oh, what a terrible look for the Jacksonville Jaguars. 5 interceptions on the day. The Bengals back on offense, up by 10. Dumped off out to Joe Mixon, and he's going to have a 1st down and more. Probably doesn't want to get out of bounds there, but other than that, a 1st down by the Bengals. And they look like they're going to seal this game up by 10. Just over 3.5 minutes to play. Handoff to Joe Mixon. Stop for a minimal gain. That's going to make it 2nd and 10. The clock continues to click down to just under 3 minutes to play. The Bengals have the ball, have the lead. have the momentum. And now Joe Mixon out. He's going to run it, and it's going to be a touchdown. Joe Mixon, that's going to put the nail in the coffin for the Jaguars today. Mixon does a little dance. Why not? It's all Bengals all day here in the fourth quarter. And what was at one point a very close game is now a 17-point deficit. Wilson takes the ball at the 10, all the way to the 28-yard line, maybe the 29. And the Jaguars are going to stick with Jake Luton. He's now thrown 2 interceptions. That's 5 in the day for the Jaguars. And that's going to be dumped off to Oliver. He doesn't hold on. That's going to make it 2nd and 10. Luton's going to pump fake, and then he's going to get sacked. Hardcore there. That's going to be DJ Reader on the sack. That is now the 8th sack on the day. So the Bengals have recorded 8 sacks and 5 interceptions. A woeful offensive performance here by the Jaguars today. And that's going to be knocked into the air and knocked down. Fortunately not intercepted. And the Jaguars wave the white flag. They're going to go ahead and punt on 4th and long. And the Bengals are going to catch it at the 20 and knock down there. That's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. It's 20-3 Bengals in dominating fashion. Joe Burrow's going to fake the handoff, surprisingly, go play action, and he's going to pay the price. That's going to be a timeout. These Jaguars, they are hungry on defense and feeling the pressure of an offense that has been totally anemic today. Mixon takes the handoff and is met quite handily there, and that's going to make it 3rd and 17 for the Bengals. Just looking to run the ball, take the time off, make the Jaguars call their last timeout. There's a tackle there by the Jaguars, and that's going to be their last timeout. Coach Mo wanting to give their offense another opportunity to have the ball. Wilson takes it to the 30, to the 35, to the 40. That's one of the better plays today for the Jaguars. But Wilson pays the price. He looks a little bit shaken up there. They're going to take him to the locker room for the 2nd time this year. He's gritty on those kickoff and punt returns, but his body is paying the price, and he'll go in the locker room with the Jaguars down by 17 with 1:32 to go. Looking for some sort of positive play here, and that's going to be thrown out to Days, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well, late tackle there by the Bengals. The referees don't call anything. Luton drops back to pass. He throws it. I don't know where that ball was going. That was an ugly throw. Good news for Jaguars fans, it didn't land in the hands of a Bengals player. 2nd and 10 for the Jaguars. Luton throws, dumps it off to Board, and that's going to make it 3rd and short. Hurry up for the Jaguars. Just over a minute to play. Luton moving the receivers to a different side of the field. Luton back in shotgun. It looks like a screen pass to Days. He's going to have the 1st down, and he is going to be taken down by the face mask. And that is going to be tacked on 15 yards. But it looked like it really hurt Days on that, and he is going to be, I think, taken off the field. Yeah, he is in pain. Grabbed by the face mask. That might be a neck injury. We'll try to get you some details, but that's going to be 1st and 10 by the 15-yard line here for the Jaguars. Looking to try to get their 1st touchdown of the day. That's dumped off to Armstead. Good job by Armstead getting out of bounds there, and that's going to make it 2nd and 2. And it looks like, no, it was an elbow sprain by Days. I thought it was an injury to the neck by the way he was brought down by the face mask. Fortunately, though, just an injury to the elbow. He'll be back. Luton's going to scramble and take it all the way down to the 2-yard line. No timeouts left, so the clock is coming off. 25 seconds to go. It's now 1st and goal for the Jaguars. Trying to get into the end zone for the first time to make this score somewhat respectable. But Luton is sacked. That is the 9th sack on the day by the Bengals. And they're going to try to get this play off. But they're moving players around, and in typical fashion for the Jaguars, they're not going to get the play off. And the Jaguars fall 20-3. No, your eyes do not deceive you. That is 5 takeaways for the Bengals defense. The Jaguars mustered only 102 yards of passing, 43 yards rushing. Looking at the stat line for the quarterbacks, the ratings of 28.9 and 22.2 respectively. A forgettable day for the quarterbacks coach here for the Jaguars. They've got a lot of film to look at. Armstead had 40 yards rushing on 9 carries. Days had a good job receiving out of the backfield, 5 receptions for 41 yards, a lone bright spot for the Jaguars today. Chark only had 1 reception for 9 yards. Got to get that man more looks. On defense, Herndon had 6 tackles for the Jaguars today, and Williams and Scott both picked up a sack on an otherwise very forgettable day for the Jaguars. Next week, we take on the New York Jets. So there you have it, the 7th loss in a row for the Jacksonville Jaguars under Coach Mo. Things are looking grim. Tensions are high between he and the general manager. This game was worth 10 with the GM's approval. Therefore, the GM rating has dropped all the way down to 1. Oh my, things are not looking good in Jacksonville. Hopefully next week, as they return home to take on the 4-2 Jets, the Jaguars can somehow find a way to get a win. Who knows who will be the starting quarterback of this team? Between the two of our quarterbacks, there were 5 interceptions thrown in this game. What I thought would be a winnable game. Who knows? Can Coach Mo keep his job by the end of this year? So many draft picks in the upcoming draft, but you can't draft them if you're fired. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to this channel, hit the like button, tell a friend what's going on. It may not be winning in Jacksonville, but we're having a lot of fun. Thank you for watching and have a great day.